going into the stalls. We're nearly set. And they're off for this Kipco British Champions Sprint Stakes. Art Power blasting away from the stalls on the far side, swinging along, showing speed down the centre, tracked by Magical Sunset, Run to Freedom. And also Handy is behind these. Kinross is in about the midfield, just chasing the leading bunch, with Run to Freedom just in touch with Vadream in the front four of the centre field group. Then Believing. And they are followed further back by Sense of Duty, then Spycatcher. On the extreme right, Makarova, perhaps pulling a little hard. Back in the field, St. Lawrence. Rohan is covered up. The dark blue cap on the left of the main group is Millstream. And then towards the back, Ocean Quest and Sondring will have to pass them all. Art Power running a solo on the far side. Right down the near side on the right is Swing Along. In the centre, Vadream from Believing. Kinross is being asked one or two questions now by Frankie. Then Run to Freedom and Sense of Duty. And then running on the far side is Millstream, and Rohan making ground as well, running down to the final furlong. Swing Along on the near side. Kinross is now responding in the centre. His stamina coming into play. He gets to Art Power on the near side. Swing Along and then Spycatcher, and Kinross finishing off really well. Art Power is fighting back and has done it. Art Power gets back up to win from Kinross, denied this year. Followed home by Spycatcher in third, and Swing Along, Makarova and Run to Freedom.
The outcome to our second race is first, number 1, Art Power.
Well, Art Power winning the Champions Sprint here. David Allen, a big day for Art Power, a big day for you as well. Talk us through that, David.
Well, he winged the gate, so I didn't have to do a lot, basically just sit still and make sure I didn't go too early. But obviously as Frankie came to me, I was not too happy. I thought I'm going to get beaten neck here and I'm going to be really cheesed off. But he dug in really well for me the last half furlong, and couldn't believe he got back up.
So he found a bit more, Frankie Sauce tended to wilt a bit?
Well, I don't know, I had no company for a lot of the race, so obviously when we got a bit of company and gave him something to race with, he really stuck his neck out and ran through the line, so I couldn't pull him up after. Don't know if that was excitement or what, but I couldn't stop him after the race.
We know he's a really talented horse on his day, David, but there's one or two times recently where he's not been quite at his best. Why do you think today was the big turning point?
Well, he was bouncing today. I think he had a hard race in France, and it took a little bit out of him. And then, obviously, the start went wrong in the Abbey. He hit his head off the gate, so that was that gone. But today he bounced out, and he's got the perfect ground for him. He just likes it. I mean, he likes it soft to heavy, but he doesn't like it sticky. So it's just wet enough where he can actually use his speed in it. And obviously, it's great for him to actually get one, because he's had a few goes in him. I think that's his 15th go in Group 1s. He's ran some good races, but you're just thinking, is he ever going to win one? But he was awesome today. I couldn't believe how well he travelled.
First Group 1 winner in the UK for you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
He's been in great form. I mean, he's never run a bad race all year. He ran a super race at the Curragh, done it over 5 furlongs. They lost him halfway at the 3-pole. Just sort of quickened away from him. They stayed on at the finish. Ran a really good race. Yeah. At Longchamp last time, he apprehended the start, hit the gate, got left 5 lengths. That was party over,
And this ground wouldn't have been a worry for him at all, would it, today?
No. He's won on fast ground, and he's won on very soft, and he's won on heavy. He's just so adaptable. He's just a proper racehorse, Yeah.
And he's 6 years old now, and he's touch wood, he's going to stay sound. He could be back here to defend the title in 12 months' time. Yeah,
you have to look after him. It's not just a done thing that they're okay. You have to go back and then, regroup and get them back set them up for another race. It's not. You don't just go home, chuck them in the field and go again. It's not just that easy.
No, I bet it's not. And what about getting his mind right as well, Tim?
His mind's wonderful. He's always had a fantastic mind all his life. Right from the word go, he's had a wonderful mind. Last year he got a little bit colty. Couldn't find a stud duty for him anywhere, so they decided to geld him, and because he's a wonderful horse,
What a shame, from his point of view, but good from your point of view, because he'll hang around, touch wood.
Yeah, I would have been happier he'd gone to stud. Yeah. Without the Group 1, I really would, because he was a wonderful horse, and he'd been a fantastic sire, because he's completely sound. Mind is unbelievable,
Well, good for you. And first Group 1 winner at Ascot since Fair Jag in the Diamond Jubilee.
Yeah, it's pretty good, isn't it, really? No, it's okay. We don't have a lot of runners here. They only run here if they've got a chance. So if they run here, they've got a chance.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.